Hi everyone, I just wanted to do a quick run through of all the steps for forecasting, including the most important step, the Google form. So each of you should have received, whether electronically or via paper, the steps for incoming ninth grade forecasting. You'll notice up here, you will have kind of the initial activities that we'd like you to do prior to actually filling out your course request. So initially you're going to watch a video about the design team at Caldera, as well as just an overall introduction to Caldera High School and what the design of our school is looking like currently. And then depending on whether or not you are incoming freshman or an incoming DI student, you will watch an instructional video on forecasting. And then I've also attached the slides. So if you wanted to click on any of the hyperlinks when you were watching the video, you can follow along with the slide deck here. And then right here are just some general information about Caldera High School in terms of our academic information. So first we have the course selection sheet. So that's the sheet that listed every single one of the classes on there. And then we have all of our academic information. So this is going to link you to the website, and then you want to, let me see if I can get it to open. Perfect. You're going to want to scroll down and you'll see that on our website under academics, we have a variety of questions that are answered, pathways, course area offerings, etc. Okay. All right, so back to this form. So that's all the stuff that you're going to do prior to actually filling out the Google form. And then the last step is actually filling out this Google form that's linked right here. And it looks like this. So you can see I've kind of already prearranged it, but I wanted to show you how it just walks you through the forecasting process. So you're going to fill out some general information about yourself. You're going to let us know if you're enrolled in dual immersion, or if you're new to the district this year, so we can follow up with you. You're going to select your language arts class, which is Lit and Comp 1. You're going to select your math class based on your level that you're currently taking. Most kids will take Algebra 1, but if you've already taken Algebra, then you'd go into Geometry. If you're currently in Geometry, you'd go into Algebra 2. If you are in the DI program, we need you to select your math level based on your DI math level. And then if you did select, so for example, I selected geometry. If you did select a class that isn't the initial Algebra 1 level, we just need to know that you've talked to your math teacher to know that that's the right placement for you. And then all students will be taking physics. And then if you did want to take a social science, you could. You don't have to. It's not a requirement this year. If you are in the DI program, the DI Historia de las Americas is an actual requirement. So I selected that because I'm pretending to be in the DI program. And then every student needs to take PE and health. So you're going to let us know what PE class you would like to take, since Health 1 is a requirement. And I'm going to take it freshman year on campus. And then that means we've selected all of our core classes. So if you continue on, you'll see we relist this course selection sheet. Again, it's linked on that initial sheet that we shared with you. So you don't have to just read it through the Google form. It's also on our website and on our forecasting sheet. And so this is where you're going to actually select your electives. So you can see I actually didn't select them very well because I just wrote in random things. But you're going to want to take a look and make sure that you're carefully selecting what you want to take. So maybe I say I want to take intro to engineering. Maybe I'll do intro to health science. I could do sculpture, lab, and maybe woodworking. So that's 2.0 credits, and then I need If you need 3, maybe I would do French as a backup. So that's where you would select those, and then we just double check that you make sure it's 3.0 credits, and then we make sure that you have the required prerequisites. I didn't have any classes that needed any, so I selected yes. And then this is where we ask for the alternates. So you would go through and pick up some backup. So maybe my backup would be ceramics, orchestra, beginning, and maybe AP Human Geography as a backup. Okay, so you can pick up some backups and you would select that. It would then bring you to say if you have any questions, and then I would press submit to show that I've submitted the Google form. So that's the biggest step in terms of selecting your classes. So again, this is just a sheet that will walk you through all the steps that you need in order to complete your forecasting process, and a reminder that we are available for question and answers this week. So feel free to join our WebEx if you need any extra support. All right, thank you.